Hey, 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 hey. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land this evening? Good evening, everybody. Wowzers, huh? December 3rd, 2018. Hey, Martin. Hey, Ian. What's going on, man? Hey, Patriot Canadian. What's happening? So, great day today. Awesome day, December 3rd, a day that shall live in infamy. No, that's coming up, isn't it? That's December 7th. Oh, December 3rd, great day nonetheless. Hey, John Dolan, how you doing, man? Good to see you here. So, man, what a busy day it's been. Yes, 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 I know. I have not trimmed my beard up. I understand I didn't do that today. I'm sorry. I had a very busy day today. I have not gotten to taking a shower and doing that today. I will do that tomorrow, I promise you. Hey, Smoking, what's up? Hey, Steve, ABS meter. Frank, you old coyote. There you go. Yeah, he is an old coyote. Hey, Frank. Oh, man. So, yes, apologies, guys. I did not trim the beard up yet. I did not get over to take a shower today. I did not pass go. I did not collect 200 bucks. Actually, no, I did collect 200 bucks, but I did not go take a shower yet today. I've just been very busy. I had a lot of errands to run, a bunch of running around to do today, and it took a lot longer than I expected. I slept in a little bit. But I got back here to the boat and found some very pleasant surprises for myself. Somebody dropped off a bottle of Cuervo to me tonight. I'm not sure exactly who did that, but whoever it was, thank you very much. Someone dropped. Actually, it was a little Christmas box set. It was a bottle of Cuervo and a bottle of Jose Cuervo margarita mix together in a box. So. Somebody dropped me off a Christmas present. I don't know who it was. I found it here on the boat when I got back. So whoever it was, thank you very much. I appreciate it. My light's having problems here. But yeah, very, very much appreciated whoever dropped it off. I did run to town today. I had to run some errands. My stuff that I ordered through Amazonian.com got here. So I'm very much into getting some projects done. I'm installing a new vent on the head. Hey Andy, what's up, ma'am? I'm installing a vent on the head. I'm installing some fishing rod holders. I ordered these on Amazon. They were like $9 for it. And what I'm doing is I'm mounting this into the dinghy. This is going to get screwed to the back of the dinghy. I then have a pipe that's going to stick 5 feet up in the air from this. At the end of that pipe, I'm going to have this elbow attached to it. I'm going to drill a hole through this elbow and run some 200-pound monofilament fishing line down. And on the bottom of that monofilament fishing line, I am going to connect a Lucy light. This is a Lucy light. If you guys haven't seen these yet, they're pretty cool. Okay? But check the ceiling. Uh-oh. I just got a comment from somebody. But check the ceiling up bottle before you use it. If it's cracked, don't drink. It wouldn't put it past. Oh, yeah. No, it was a sealed bottle. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate the heads up and the warning. But as you can see, I've already had a little bit out of here. The seal was tight on this. You don't have to worry. One of my friends got back. Oh, that's good. One of my friends got on here and warned me to be careful, making sure that the tequila wasn't, tampered with. Appreciate that, man, really do, but it's all good. Anyhow, this is a Lucy light. It's solar powered, and it's got an on-off switch here, and I don't know what that does. Turns on the options, I guess. Anyhow, you can. This is dim. I can hit the button one more time and make it brighter. A little bit brighter. I can make it flash. I can make it flash red, or I can make it just be on red. So we can have our own little private red light district here on the Lily 2. But yeah, this is the Lucy light. These are very popular here amongst the boats here in the anchorage. It's inflatable. I had to blow in here and inflate the light so that it would get sized up. It's got a little tiny handle, little tiny strap handle on the end. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some 200-pound monofilament fishing line to connect this to this piece, which is going to go on the end of a pipe. And that pipe is going to be stuck in the rod holder on the back of my dinghy. So at nighttime, I can put the pipe in there with the little elbow on it. This Lucy light's going to hang from that. And then my dinghy will meet the Coast Guard requirement of having a visible light that can be seen 360 degrees in any direction. So this is my little Lucy light. Completely sealed from the weather. And airtight. I don't know. It's what everybody else here in the marina seems to be doing. So rather than try to reinvent the wheel, I'm setting up my my dinghy so that I have this light that I can put up on the back. It's really stupid simple. Like I said, this light's solar paneled, so I'm just going to simply turn it on, and I'm just going to leave it on. I'm not even going to bother turning it off. I notice most of the boats here in the marina, they turn the Lucy light on, and it's just on 24 hours a day. It goes off, I guess, or maybe it stays on all day long. I don't know, but it picks up the solar charge from the sun all day long, and then at night it will it'll play that back, and so you always have a 360-degree light hanging off your dinghy. So that's kind of one of my projects I'm working on. Yes, Ian, and it floats too. So missed a bunch of stuff here in the chat. Let me go back and check, see what all wow, I missed a bunch. Everybody's saying hello. John Dolan, Pilot, PC, hello. Spoken, what's up? Hey Frank, and margaritas tonight. Yeah, there you go. I did make ice tonight. I should have made some ice. So, hey Marie, how you doing? Drive carefully, Marie. Yep. Spoken. Okay. Hey, bike. Coyote is here. Shame on you to worry about someone messing with your bottle. Just isn't right. Yeah. Hey, well, I didn't think about it, Andy. One of my viewers had commented to me about it. So. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the reality of life here. So, yep, Pilot, yep, LEDs, just like the LEDs you donated here to Lily 2, LED lights, so very low power consumption. I hope you make Mobile Bay. I hope, oh, you're going to make Mobile Bay by tomorrow. All right, Sharon Ann, good job. So, yep, what happened to the beard trim? Yep, Leroy, I said that earlier. Apparently, you got here late. I said here earlier that I didn't get that done because I was busy with a bunch of projects. In fact, the next comment down below is from Clint. Hi, Captain. My granddaughter is here waiting to see the Miss Lily camp. Clint, I uploaded that video today. That video was uploaded today. Clint, I'm going to ask you to email me alaskacarl@gmail.com, alaskacarl@gmail.com, and I will give you a link to that video. Now that video is uploaded today. I shot it, edited it, and uploaded the video with the Lilycam today, but it's for my patrons right now. It's uploaded to my patron account. And I know, Clint, you're not a patron, but the video was shot, edited, and uploaded today. So if you will email me, I will email you back after the live stream a link to the video so you and your granddaughter can watch Lily on the Lilycam. It's about a 20-minute some video of me taking Miss Lily for a walk this morning. You get to see her play around quite a bit. So, and you can use it as a rod holder. Yes, Dave, during the daytime, you're right. And that's why they set them up that way. I could use it as a fishing rod holder during the daytime, but at night I can put the PVC pipe up there and use the Lucy light to meet the requirements for having a 360-degree light visible from my dinghy. So there you go. Jello from my cold, frigid, dark, gloomy, depressing, unholy moment. Oh, Don, buddy, I'm so sorry for you, man. I'm so sorry for you. Hey, today was about 86, 87 degrees. It was warm today, and man, did I get some exercise today. I got a lot of exercise. Good video of the bouncing lily dog. Hey, Coyote, I'm glad you enjoyed that. All right. Those camo shorts got to go. You look like a bum walking this morning. Don't bet. Yeah, I know, BS Peter. Actually, those shorts that I was wearing today, that's actually my swimsuit. That's what I wear normally when I'm going swimming. They were just the top shorts that were on the pile when I got done with my laundry, so I grabbed them. So, clapping her hands, she loves Lily. Yeah, Clint, I think you guys will enjoy the video. As you can hear, other people have already had. I know you guys are not patrons of mine. You can join my Patreon for as little as $1 an episode. $4 a month if you wanted to join my Patreon. If you did that, you'd be able to watch it immediately. If not, then go ahead and email me at alaskacarl@gmail.com, and after the live stream, I will give you the link to that video, Clint, so that you can watch it. So, Don needs to buy a boat, head south. Yep, I saw the Lily video. Must have not had a private yet. Yeah, BS meter, you know, it's sort of funny about that this morning. I uploaded the video, and when it uploaded, it took a while to upload, but I uploaded the video of it as public, and then I immediately jumped in, and I mean like within like 10, 20 seconds, I jumped in and made that video private. But somehow between the time I uploaded it and I made it private, somebody got a hold of the link and made that public, and so a whole lot of people were able to watch it. Apparently I need to be a bit more careful in how I handle that. But yeah, because the view count on it is very high for being a patron-only video. So apparently some troll people got in there and got the copy of the link. So yep, I agree, Sharon. People donated for the beard trim, and then you blew them off. Oh, Leroy, that's not true. The beard is getting trimmed. I didn't have to see any clients today. The beard's getting trimmed today, tomorrow. I was busy today making a video for Clint. He wanted a video of the lily cam, so I made that the priority of getting a video out. Sorry if that bothered you. So thanks, Andy. Appreciate you taking care of that. Sounds like a cybercrime. It was in my subscriptions. Yeah, it should not have been, BS Meter. I'm sorry about that. I tried to get it privatized quickly, but it's all right. I'll do a better job later on. In the meantime, it's okay. If people watch it, that's fine. So, okay. I repeat, do not argue with these trolls, harshes everyone's buzz. All right, Don. There you go, man. Don't want to harsh the buzz. Do not want to harsh the buzz, man. I will say this much. I kind of enjoyed. I was visiting with some friends yesterday. I smoked a bowl with them. I'll be honest with you guys. I smoked a bowl with them. Haven't done that in a long time. But I have to admit, it was rather pleasant. So it is what it is, guys. But there you go. I did just take one hit off of it. That's all I did. I'm not doing much of that stuff. So. Oh, thanks, Andy. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, Leroy's obviously a troll just trying to cause trouble, so. Anyhow. Now, I was not able to get over to the grocery store. I went to Home Depot today to get all the parts that I needed, and man, I got a bunch of parts. I got a bunch of plumbing parts. I had a lot of fun getting plumbing parts today. I got, let me show you. I gotta dig them all out here. Hold on a minute. I got them all stowed away. Oh, come on. Where are they? Everything's buried here. Well, I guess that's it. Okay. So I got plumbing parts today. Now let me explain to you what I'm doing. I'm trying to install this vent. This is a vent on my head. They came in and inspected my head today, make sure that I met the requirements. And so I had to go get the parts today for this vent. So here's what we're doing. This piece here, which is threaded, is going to attach into the tank for the head. I'm then going to run a piece of pipe out from that to this piece. I have to bring it out from underneath the bowl so I have clearance. This is going to mount up underneath the bowl, and then I'm coming up with a short piece of pipe underneath this, which is going to connect that. So that basically is the setup to install a vent on the head, but with a little bit of distance here to get some room in that, so this comes out from underneath the head. And what that allows them to do is that allows them to go ahead and put suction on the head and suck the, you know, all the stuff out without it creating a problem. So I also had to pick up some screws, properly lag bolts so that I can go ahead and get the tank attached to the floor and get it secured. But they inspected the septic tank or the head installation, and we passed muster. We are good to go. We are official, and we're just fine. So, and then, you know, for the troll idiot out there who thinks that I need to worry about, you know, getting my beard trimmed up nicely, I did not have time today between making the video for Clint and then going to Home Depot and getting back here to the boat. Hour and to go in there and trim the beard. I got done with all those chores. I got back here to the boat just in time. And I was so hot and tired at that point, I just jumped into the bay and took a quick swim to cool off. I took a swim, cooled off, and so I will trim the beard up tomorrow. And isn't it interesting that it's always some troll idiot that never donated any money to it that is going to be the one that's going to say, oh, well, you didn't trim your beard. Yeah, I didn't have to see any clients today either, so I will trim up my beard tomorrow. So, yes, plumbing sucks, Sharon Ann. Plumbing is not, I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm pretty good. I can do plumbing, but it's not much fun. So, Clint's more important than that beard. Andy, I agree completely. I thought Clint and his granddaughter wanting to see a video of Lilycam was much more important and certainly much more fun for me to do than to worry about trimming the beard up. I will trim the beard up tomorrow. I will make that a priority. But yeah, Leroy. Guys, let's go ahead and just get Leroy gone. I know you're deleting his messages, but let's just go ahead and block that nonsense so we can be done with it. Okay. Hope you're not venting it inside the boat. Yeah, Dave, I am. This vent is actually for residential. It's actually for houses, and it's made so that what it works. I don't know if you can hear this. You hear that click? Okay. So how this is designed is that it's got a ball valve in it, like a snorkel has, and so if gases blow up and need to be vented out, this will seal it and won't let the bad gases out. But when they put the suction valve on to pull air in, creating a vacuum inside the line, this will open up. That's why you hear that ball valve. This will open up and let the air go in. So it'll let the air go down, but it won't let anything come back up. So when they put suction on the septic system, when they suck out all the stuff out through the valve, this will allow air to go in, but it'll seal and not let any of the gases or smells come back up. So that's how that works. It's designed for residential applications. I'm going to apply it to the boat. If for some reason I'm still getting odors from this inside the boat, I'm going to have this plumbed out sufficiently off to the side that I would simply be able to then just extend this all the way up on a piece of pipe and bring it up through the cockpit and mount that up on the deck someplace as a regular vent up to the surface. So either way, it'll work just fine. So all right, let's see where else we're going. Well, the first listing. I'm working on listings. Thank you. Yeah, Leroy's out of here. Dave, evidently you don't know much about plumbing. All right. Leroy, boy, be gone, son. Yep. After your journey, I'd be showering and changing clothes daily. Yeah, well, today was pretty hot. It was pretty hot and pretty humid today. What I did today, I'll give you my day in a nutshell. I might as well just start with that. So, the first thing I do, first thing in the morning, as everybody that's watched the video is aware now, is I get up in the morning. First thing, I get me and the dog loaded up into the dinghy and we go ashore. We do that usually at first light, sometimes even in the dark a little bit. I do it very, very early in the morning, whatever time I wake up. I take Miss Lily for a walk. I let her do her business. I go over around to the bathrooms. I do my business. And then I take her for a nice long walk. We walk pretty much over to Home Depot and back. So it's about a mile walk that I take the dog on, and she gets to run around and play, and I let her off leash, and she runs around and has fun. Sometimes I keep her on leash depending on where I'm at and what I'm doing. So, it just depends on the situation. So that's what I did. So and what I did this morning is I put the Lily cam on her. The Lily cam, which is my GoPro. I put the Lily cam on her. This mounts onto a harness on her collar, and as she runs around, it's mounted on a ball mount. I don't know if you can see that, but this is a ball mount, so it swivels. So that if she's running around and she hits this against something, it'll flex a little bit. Anyhow, so Miss Lily has the Lily cam on her. I have my GoPro Session up on my head, and so the video was filmed with these two cameras today. The audio out of the Session is much better than the audio out of the GoPro. Just an FYI to you guys that may be interested in doing videos. So anyhow, so I put the Lily cam on Lily. She has a harness that she wears. I put the other camera up on me. I took her for a walk this morning. We took her for a walk. We came back. We got in the dinghy. We took the dinghy back to the boat. I then downloaded all of the footage off of the two cameras, uploaded it onto the laptop, edited the video. But then I had to go back over to the marina to use their Wi-Fi in order to upload the video onto YouTube, which is what I did. I went back to the marina, I uploaded it onto YouTube. That took a couple hours, actually, for that to happen. And then when that got done, then I walked over to Home Depot to run the errands that I needed to run to finish the plumbing installation on the head, because I promised the guy I would get that done. And to get the light to go on the back of the dinghy, so that I will have a legal dinghy around that I could run at nighttime here, because it gets dark here like 5:30 now, so there's a lot of dark going on. Anyhow, and so I got that done, got back here to the boat after going for that big long walk. I did stop across the road, and I did pick up some beer because I was out. I got a 6-pack of of Yingling. That's all they had. This, my son says this is a good beer. I'm not so. It tastes plasticky to me. It tastes like it was in a cask in plastic. It's got a weird taste to it. I don't know. Anyhow, so I bought 6 of those. Got back here to the boat, stripped the clothes off, put my shorts back on, jumped in the bag, cool off, and that was it. So I did not have time to go over and take a shower and trim up the beard and all that, but I will do that tomorrow. So, anyhow. Okay, so I guess I got a whole lot of comments I got to jump back in here, so that might work. Yeah, Dave, I've done a lot of plumbing before in the past. I think that will work. I'm going to monitor it and see. If I still get smells in the boat, I'll change it and we'll get something better going. So, yep. I don't know why we're not rid of Leroy. I think what's happened, Jerry, is that one moderator blocked them, another moderator tried blocking them, and by doing so unblocked them. And so, but I think, and then of course they always come back with multiple identities. So, shit rolls downhill. Wash your hands before lunch. Payday is Friday. Women, they don't be good listeners. Okay. You need to look how heads are plumb. That's not how it's done. Okay. All right. Jerry, I don't know why Jerry's guilty, but okay. Mod, let's pilot deal with Leroy so we aren't undoing our blocks. Yep, there we go. That's all good. They'll get it figured out. The camera looks better on Lily than your forehead. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. There's a lot of first world problems. Yep. I do with that, man. Okay. Yeah, beer 30. There you go. I'm just playing with old Sharon Ann. Cheers, everyone. Okay. Yes, I understand it's the oldest brewery in the United States. My son made that point very clear to me. It tastes like I'm drinking this kind of plastic. I mean, it tastes like plastic. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. It tastes like plastic. So, okay. How long did it take to upload a 20-minute video? It took about, well, I had to do 2 things, Soggy Bottom. First, I had to export the video. That took about 20 minutes to export the video. And then it took another 20 minutes to an hour or so to upload the video. I mean, it just takes a long time. So it depends on the upload speed and the Wi-Fi where I'm at. I'm using free Wi-Fi here at the marina, so beggars can't be choosers. I'm just happy I was able to upload a video. So, yeah, you know, Joseph, I've not seen Charlene in a while myself. I don't know. I mean, she's got other things going on in her life, but yeah, I have not seen Miss Char for a while. That's true. So I'm sure she'll come back and visit us here in the near future. But anyhow, so that was my day today, kids. I shot the video for Clint because he wanted to see a Lilycam video. I shot the video for him, came back to the boat, edited the video, went to Home Depot, ran errands, picked up some beer, came back to the boat, went for a quick swim, and then sat here and relaxed for a little bit. And I drank a couple beers, and I was greeted by a present from a friend who dropped off a Christmas package for me. I don't know who that was. There was no name or no note on it. There was just a box with it was a box with a bottle of tequila, a small one. It's a small bottle of Cuervo. It's a cute little bottle. Well, not too little. I mean, pretty good sized bottle. But anyhow, it was this and a box of Cuervo mix that came together in a little Christmas package. So, whoever it was, thank you, ma'am. One of my favorite beverages. So, whoever it was is a fan of the channel. Whoever dropped that off is a fan of the channel. It's someone that knows the channel. It wasn't Bill. I don't think it was Bill next door. He would have said something. So it was somebody that's been watching my channel, knows I like tequila, and dropped that off. So whoever you are, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll have to get the ice maker fired up, get it plugged in full of water, and make some ice, and then make myself a frozen margarita tomorrow. I may have a frozen margarita tomorrow. That could be fun. So, anyhow, depends on the upload speed. Yeah, a few of us. Okay. That's the only beer they had. Whole Shot, that was the best beer they had. It was either that or drinking light beer. And I'm not going to drink Busch Light or Bud Light or Miller Light or some other light beer. That was actually the best full-bodied beer they had. So I won't go to that store again. I can tell you that. It's directly across the overseas highway from Marina here. So it's convenient that you can walk right over there. But I'll walk the mile down to, well, 2 mile round trip going down to Publix to buy better beer next time. So, Sharon Ann, no, I looked online at some vehicles. I don't have enough money yet for a car. I'm about halfway to what I need to buy a car, but that's about it. So, is there a secure area to leave you laptop at the marina to upload vids? No. No, I have to. They will not let you leave your laptop there. You have to sit there and watch it 24 hours. You know, the whole time it's there. So, I like full flavor beer myself. Yep, Soggy Bottom. I agree. I agree. Full bodied beach. Yeah, I like full bodied beach too. So, what kind of beer? Yingling. It's pronounced Youngling or Yingling, Y-U-E-N-G-L-I-N-G. And I understand this is one of the oldest breweries in America. I do understand that. So, what's a full flavored beer? You know, I mean a full beer, not a light beer. You know, a full bodied beer, not a light beer. I don't. Come on, guys. Do I look like someone who drinks light beer? Go put a lime in it. Not my thing, guys. Not my thing. So, anyhow. So that was my day, and so I did not get a chance to go take a shower and trim up the beard. I'm sorry, I did not get that done. I will work on that. I promise you I will get the beard trimmed tomorrow. I'm going to take the dog for a walk, and I'm going to work on the beard. I'm not going to work on a video tomorrow, although I do have some videos coming up. There's some videos I plan on shooting and editing that are going to be coming up here pretty quickly, so... John must have done a flyby. Well, Coyote, it's interesting that you talk about flyby. Tomorrow's video is going to be a drone flight. I'm going to take my DJI Phantom 4 and we're going to fly around the marina. There's a couple boats here that want some videos of their and some pictures of their boat from an aerial perspective. In fact, I'm kind of wondering if I can make a couple bucks photographing people's boats with my drone. Make it pay for itself. I don't know. It's something that I might consider. So I'm going to try to promote that a little bit. But there's a few people here locally that have asked of me, like Bill, his example, said he'd like some pictures. So I'm going to try to do some pictures for Bill and make a bit of an example of it and see if other people would be interested in having some pictures, some aerial shots of their boat taken, you know, and see if I can't make a buck or two doing that. Make some money on the side. Which brings me back to the question earlier about car shopping. I did car shop today. I got online, I got on Craigslist, looked at some cars. And then, but I was thinking today while I was out walking, okay, Leroy, I don't know why Leroy is here. It says unhide him. Somebody, okay, Pilot, you got him, good. All right, just get rid of that butthead. Anyhow, so one of the things I was thinking about with the car, I could go out and buy a really cheap, crappy car for under $1,000 and have something to drive. But then the idea hit me, and I'm really interested to see what you guys' thoughts and responses are. You know, I'm trying to find some way of making a little money on the side anyway, while I'm waiting for my real estate business to kick up. Do you think it would be prudent, and I'm asking this as a question, I've not made any decisions yet, so I'm asking this as a question. I'm going to crowdsource this question to you guys. Do you think it would make sense to buy a car that would put me in debt a little bit? In other words, go to a buy here, pay here, or a dealership and try to buy a newer vehicle, one that would allow me to drive for Uber. That's an idea. Go to a buy here, pay here, buy a newer vehicle that I have to make payments on, but then be able to drive it as an Uber driver and make some money driving for Uber. That would be something I could do easily. I could have the dog in the car with me. She can be, I can have her leashed up in the front seat so she could drive around with me. I would have the back seat of the vehicle available for Ubering people around. Yep, I probably understand that. Yep, the car's got to have to be less than 10 years old. So I'd have to buy a newer vehicle to do that, but I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on that. Would that be a prudent thing to do? Or, I'm really adverse to getting in debt. I'm really debt adverse. I don't want to do something where I have to make car payments, but if I could buy a newer vehicle that I would have, and then I could drive for Uber and make a little bit of money. I was talking with a guy, one of the Uber drivers that I was with while I was out running around on my way here, and I was chatting with him a little bit, and his retirement, he drives for Uber, and he makes a little extra money on the side. He does fairly well with it. He makes pretty good money, so I don't know. I don't know if that would be practical here in the Florida Keys or if it's an idea, but I would be interested to hear your thoughts on that. Just something to kick around. So let me go back and check the chat and see where we're at. So, okay. Honey Rock. Yep, I do like Heineken. Absolutely, Andy. Heineken for life, yeah. Plan to be in a few months, until when I leave, yeah. Okay, so Heineken, what's up? Toast to Urquell. Yeah, Urquell's a good beer, Joseph. In fact, yesterday while I sat in the marina office, I sat shared my table with a guy from Czech Republic. So we were talking about Urquell a little bit yesterday. So you don't need a license for a drone. You just have to take their online class that they offer. It's not a big deal. Brenda, you gotta be less than 10 years old. Yeah, thanks for proof. You have steady income. You can prove so they can take a chance with your credit. I do not. Joe just came through a nasty divorce, so. Corey says horrible idea. Okay. Yeah, the drone stuff, guys, is not that big a deal. It's just taking an online class. Go buy a lottery ticket. Yeah, thanks, Steve. That's not going to do much for me. Yep, you can, Bob. Or boat dwellers that you can. Yeah, Bob, I don't think anybody was worried about somebody dropping something on my boat. I think it would be different if they were stealing something off my boat, so. John says, Carl, I saw a 2000 Kia Sorento in your area for $695. The best off. The car looked very nice. But with Craigslist, you never know. You need to see the car in person first. Huh. A Kia Sorento. I didn't notice that one, John. I will go back and double check on that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Look at your options, see if it's doable. Yeah, I've been trying to kick that around, Marie, trying to think about that. It's part of what I was doing today, so. Good idea, Uber driving, just make sure the car is approved. Yes, it would have to be approved. Too old for Uber, yeah. Okay, a little trivia there, okay. Or paid his way to law school driving for Uber. There you go, Coyote, okay. Do it in hours at work for you. Yeah, Joe, that's what I figured with Uber. I could just, drive when I have time and want to do it, so. 2009 Uber newer for, yep, that's what I understood too, Marie, yep. can't even have a passenger as an Uber driver. Okay. Sharon and Ann, our divorce started in 2015. It ended in 2017. So, well, yeah, 2017. Will you be driving clients in your vehicle? Possible get an older but larger auto body. Yeah, Joseph, I tend not to drive clients around in my vehicle too often. I'm not a buyer's agent, I'm a seller's agent. So, okay, driving for Uber would be a great idea. Maybe lease a new caddy. Yeah, I don't think I want to do a lease on something like that. Although, Bob, that may be an idea. I don't know. I certainly wouldn't do a Cadillac, though. I don't think I would do a Cadillac. It costs $150. Okay. Huh. All right. Well, you guys are all full of bad news. Drop the astronaut license for using a drone. Call. Can't figure it out. Yep. Yep. How long have you been doing YouTube? Hey, Wyatt Life, get on my channel and look at it and you'll see. I mean, yeah, check my old channel though, not my new channel. I've been YouTubing for a couple years now. Just to answer your question, but anyhow, guys, so that's what I did today. That was my my schedule. I'm sorry I did not get the beard trimmed up, but it was a priority, but it was more of a priority getting a video out for Clint. Actually, it was just more of a priority to get a video out. I was glad to do one for Clint. He asked for that specifically. You guys aren't aware that Clint emails me on a pretty regular basis. He even goes back and watches some of the videos that I did. I don't know if you guys ever saw the video I did about Miss Lily on my other channel, where she was my best friend, and I kind of did a little homage to Miss Lily in my old video. He's gone back and watched that over and over and over again. Clint is a huge Lily fan, and so since he requested a video, an updated video with the Lily cam and seeing her playing around, I just thought it would be appropriate to go ahead and do that. So, and apparently for those people that have watched the video, it's been very well received. Very positive response back from everybody. Of course, you know, you always get the troll idiots with their stupid stuff, but you know, those people that are that saw it really enjoyed it, and so I'm glad to do that. So tomorrow's video is going to be a drone video. We're going to fly the drone and shoot some videos of some boats and take some pictures of the bay and the marina here. And then after that, I think I may do a fishing video actually. So, Corey says, everything I hear says you can't get a job because of your dog. People need to get over it. Dog's more important than a job. Other than YouTube and real estate, you're doing fine. Well, thank you, Corey. I appreciate that. And you know what, Corey? I agree completely. I spoke to some people today that wanted me to work night security as a security guard at night, but I can't have my dog with me. I'm just not going to do that. You know, I'm not going to leave Miss Lily on the boat by herself for 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever it takes while I go out and get a job. That's just not fair to her. So, and he says Clint rocks. Yes, he does. He's a really good guy. So. And there you go, Frank, hit it at the PayPal. Yeah, guys, hit the PayPal. I did a big fundraiser the last couple of days having to deal with my beard. It will get trimmed up tomorrow. I'm gonna clean up this area, shorten the mustache, cut this back, and thin this down a little bit. Try to make it all blended and look nice. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow during the daylight hours. But tomorrow I'm also flying the drone. But the drone's going to be a short flight. It doesn't have much battery for a long flight, so it's going to be a short flight. And so, anyhow, I did a good fundraiser. I raised a pretty good amount of money, guys. And for those of you guys that donated, don't get me wrong, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I mean, it was just awesome of you guys, especially a couple of the guys that really dug deep and helped out, and I really appreciate that. But from what I'm looking at online, I'm still about halfway towards getting a halfway decent vehicle. But I appreciate that. So yeah, there's the PayPal, Frank. Thank you for putting that up there. They're now doing product marketing commercials. Yeah, I'm not. Soggy Bottom. I don't see that. I can't recommend a product that I'm not using anyway. So fundraising, including Lily, maybe teaching her tricks. That may be. So catch, clean, and cook video is the barbecue working? Yes, Andy. The barbecue, the grill is working. And I'll tell you what, one of the things that motivated me about doing a catch, clean, and cook video is there was there's some really nice fish in the marina. But when I pulled over and tied the dinghy today up at the dock, I was seeing some like 20-inch snappers down there, and I was like, oh man, catching one of those snappers would be so nice. I could do a blackened snapper sandwich. That would just be awesome. And so I'm really thinking about doing a fishing video. With the money that was donated towards the car yesterday, I might abscond with enough of that to get a fishing license. I'm going to get a non-resident fishing license. I was going to get my driver's license and then do the fishing license. But the driver's license is like another $150 I have to spend. So I'm going to wait on that a little bit. The cheapest thing for me right initially is just to pay for the non-resident fishing license. That's what we're going to do. So I'm there so I don't have to buy one and pay insurance. Yeah, Sharon, and I hear you, man, but I don't have a car right now. But yeah, that is an option. So how many batteries do you have for the drone? I have 2, Frank. I have 2 batteries. $735 was a good fun rate. Well, Willie, I don't know where you got that figure from, but that is not correct. I'm going to make one trip to Fort Myers. Get your fishing license. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, so I could do a fishing video. So don't do a clean video. It will get demonetized. Pilot, in case you haven't noticed, and that's something I need to update you guys on. In case you haven't noticed, this channel is not monetized. This new channel is not monetized. I don't have 1,000 subscribers on this new channel. I don't have 4,000. Well, I actually do have. I meet the hour requirement. I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so I cannot monetize this channel. My old channel, however, is monetized, and so it makes a big difference. But as you guys well know, my ex-wife filed a bunch of false claims for copyright, and I got a video. I got an email from YouTube a few days ago. Actually, I'm pulling up on my phone here the videos, but I got an email from YouTube a few days ago telling me that one of her false claims had been, I don't know where I had that. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So on Wednesday, last Wednesday, I got an email from them. I don't know if you can see any of that there, but I don't know if I can make that show. There you go. There you go. You see 4 videos listed there. There you go, 4 videos. Anyhow, so I got a YouTube last Wednesday. I got a video or an email from them. 4 of the videos that she filed false complaints about were restored. Today I got 2 more emails. One listed 1 video, and the other one listed 3 videos. So 8 of the videos that she filed false claims on have now been restored to that YouTube channel, which means those are all the complaints that she had, which means that I should get my old channel back pretty quickly. So I'm waiting to hear from YouTube as to how quickly that's going to happen, and see what goes on. So hopefully my old channel will be back up and operational and profitable for me, because this month I'm not seeing any money from it whatsoever while we've been doing all this stuff here on the side channel. But now that all of her false claims have been denied and all those videos have been restored on that channel, YouTube should be restoring that, and so I'll be able to upload to that and be able to capitalize on my videos once again. So that's something that I've been working on. Give you guys a little bit of a brief update. So hopefully we'll do that, and then yes, then we have to worry about doing clean videos that won't get demonetized. On this channel, it doesn't make much difference. So fishing license pays dividends. Why is the driver's license so expensive? I don't know, Andy. I don't understand that. I have to take a test and pay their fees and whatever. It just seems like that's what they were talking about. So even if you get the intro video back, don't use it. It was pretty bad. She did you a favor. Use your new surroundings. Yes, Corey, absolutely. My video needs a new, I understand that. I need a new intro video. I'm well aware of that. So, get groceries. Yeah, Sharon Ann, I'm not making you any promises on a vehicle. I don't even own a vehicle right now, so we'll see. Florida has to make up the difference in fees. Yep, they do. They do. They do not have a state income tax, and so they make up the difference in fees and in property taxes. So that's what Florida does, and those are expensive. And fees, you get feed out the bazinga here. Out the bazinga. You like that? I stole that. Where did I steal that from? That TV show with all the scientists and stuff on it. Third rock from the sun, whatever. No, that's not it. Whatever. Anyhow, you know the one I'm talking about. They use the word bazinga a lot. So there you go. They charge you out the bazinga here in Florida. So okay, hey Jim, how you doing? Got a message from Jim. Look how glassy the water is. Governor's Harbor Day. Okay. Oh yeah. Jim's wetting my whistle. Jim's trying to talk to me about Governor's Harbor in Eleuthera in the Bahamas and how nice it is there and how I need to get there. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get there. I know. Oh, man. Hey, you guys want to see a cutie? I don't know if you can see this picture. You guys see that picture? Now, see, that comes out nice. See that picture? Oh, now stop it. Anyhow, that's Lori. That is my youngest son's wife's mother. My youngest son's wife's mother. She's a cutie. She is. She's a really nice lady. But she's, you know, my youngest son has a daughter. So that woman, that picture I just showed you, she's a grandmother. Yeah, Big Bang Theory. There you go. Bazinga. There you go. Thanks, Captain George. Appreciate that. That woman's a grandmother, just like I'm a grandfather. She looks like she's like 20 years old. My son's wife's mother, it looks like she's like 20 years old. It's just amazing to me. I don't look nearly that young, but she looks like she's really young. So, oh, what do we got going on? Okay, come to Kayoko Grill in Almirada and have some sushi. Yeah, that would be nice. I need a car so I can get to Almirada. I can't get there, so. Yep, Joe, Big Bang Theory, thank you. Bazinga, yep, Big Bang Theory, thank you, Captain George. I'd be careful sharing family info. Yeah, I understand. Hey, she's a grandmother. She's a grandmother. She can take it. She's a tough old girl. Sharon Ann, you'd be ripping Carl off. It's only $100 per use since he would be supplying the auto insurance too. Why don't you just rent a car? There you go, Frank. Yep. Yeah, if I buy a car, I'm not going to be renting my vehicle out. I can assure you that. So, Steve, that picture was taken today or yesterday. That was a current photo of her. You know, there's just some people in life, guys, that just don't age. There's some people that are, you know, that just are, they look that young and that vibrant at you know, whatever. I don't know how old Lori is. I really don't know. She's old enough that her daughter is married to my son, so however old that has to be. But that leaves a pretty broad spectrum. But yeah, I mean, she looks like she's 20 years old. She's just amazing. So, yeah, Pilot, I hear you that, right? Grandmother. Not a mother, but a grandmother, huh? Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, Sharon, and I understand that. But no, if I buy a vehicle, I'm not going to be renting it out. I will be using it maybe for driving as an Uber if I go that route. But I'm not sure I'm going to go that route just yet. So, Is she married? Joe, she is not married. She used to be married, obviously. She was married to a really nice guy, and that's why they have their daughter, who's married to my son. But no, she's not married currently. So, but she's my daughter-in-law's mother. You know, that's just weird. So, I mean, we're both grandparents to the same granddaughter. So, but no, she's a really good lady. She's a really nice person. So, anyhow, if you guys are looking for a really young-looking grandmother in Ohio, let me know and I'll hook you up. So, the last very successful fundraiser idea was from a viewer. Let's put our heads together and come up with. Hey, Corey, thank you for that. Yeah, that's awesome, ma'am. Give her my number. Hey, Coyote, I'll do that. So. No, Steve, I'm sorry to say, brother, you don't look that young either. No. You look exactly like you did at 18, but a much older version of yourself now. So, I look very young for, okay. Fixed you up with her Jeep at all. Oh, no, Frank. That's just a little weird, man. I got carded for beer the other day. Hey, Pilot, they card me for beer up here in Florida all the time, but to state law, they have to, so. Yeah, good-looking women do not need to be fixed up. Ed, isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? Absolutely. But anyhow, Lori, if you're ever watching this, or if my daughter-in-law is watching, probably getting a big giggle out of listening to me talk about her mom, just tell her I said hey. So, just teasing Miss Lori because she's good people. She really is. She's a very nice lady. So. Oh, Frank sings, Frank things. There you go. Yep, kind of gross. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Anyhow, kids, listen, we pretty much shot another hour here, so I don't want a man, not one worth a damn. Okay? Damn. Okay. Apparently Sharon Ann is typing dyslexically. Sharon Ann is typing dyslexically right now. Damp and a Dan B. I think she means D-A-M-B, not D-A-N-B, with an M as in Michael. Damn, there you go, Pilot. You show her how it's done. Show her how it's done. So, oh gosh, AT&T giving me a hard time again. I'm exceeding my limits. Oh, sorry, drinking. No problem. So, yeah, she meant damn. So, all right, guys, we have a little problem here, though. I have a little problem here. Uh-oh, wait a minute. My phone's freaking out. I hit the wrong button on my phone. Hold on. Oh, no. Idiot from Charleston. You're not there. All right. I need to unplug you guys, and I need to spin around for a second. I need a beer. I'm out. So hold on a second. Oh! Throw that one in the garbage. You guys know the routine at this point. Over here at the beer fridge. And back around we go. There we are. All right. We are now back together again. Let me get my battery charger cable plugged in so you guys don't disappear. There we go. All right. See this? This is where I screwed up today. This is the product of me being a butthead today. I forgot to bring my shopping bags with me when I went ashore today. And so I ended up buying beer, and they put it in a plastic bag. Sorry, planet. My bad. Oh, man, sorry about that. Anyhow, yeah, they put it in plastic bags so I can carry it home, so. All right, what we got going on here in the chat? Sorry, drinking Sharon. Why not do $1 a mile for sailing fundraisers? Do a 10-hour run and collect $1 a mile. That might be an idea, Soggy. That might be an idea. Okay, we will sponsor you. Okay. $1 a fish, $2 a fish. I'm a friggin' genius. People donate on a perfect basis. You can set a limit like Patreon. That sounds like fun, Corey. That definitely sounds like fun too. Yeah. Jack and Coke here. There you go, Andy. Carl, can I give you a call after the live stream? Touch base with you about the meeting with your attorney. Yeah, no, that's fine, Frank. You know what? Give me a call in the morning if you would. Give me a call in the morning after 9, so I'll be done taking Lily for a walk. Give me a call in the morning. That'd be better. I'd be interested to hear what happened with the attorney and stuff. So, yep, smoking, I definitely recycle. Fill the bottle of liquor for the highest amount. There you go. Yeah, I don't know about that. That would be hard on my kidneys. Yes, plastic is bad. I agree. I always carry my own grocery bags with me. I always use recyclable bags. And the fact is, guys, I just was not expecting. You know, to be honest with you, I walked over across the street. There's like a bar, liquor store thing right across the street. As I was coming back from Home Depot, I walked across the street because I was hoping to pick up a 12-pack of Heineken, which would have been in a cardboard box, which is not plastic, and it would have a handle, so I could have just grabbed it and carried it back. Instead, they didn't have that. I had to buy bottles of Yingling. And it doesn't, you know, the 6-pack have a little stupid thing, but I bought 2 6-packs, and so they had to put them in plastic bags. Not just one plastic bag, but a total of 4 plastic bags, so I could get them back over here to the boat. And I'm really mad at myself for that, to be honest with you. So, and you can see how humid it is here in Florida. Just like that, the label peeled off. That just came out of the fridge. Look at the sweat on that bottle already. Very hot and humid here in the Florida Keys, guys. Anyhow, let's fundraise. Okay, we're not going to do that. Plastic is bad. Probably be more like 11 or so, okay. I'll start $10 to kill the bottle of liquor. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Sharon Ann, not going to do that. Not going to do a fundraiser to kill a bottle of whiskey. That'd kill me, so. I'm gonna take a nip out of that bottle every so often over the next week or so, 10 days maybe. So get a part-time job at Home Depot. I thought about that, Mariel, but the problem is I got to do something where I have my dog with me. So Harbor Boat Race, get your buddies together for a race, and we can sponsor you. Winners take all. Hey, Soggy Bottom, that could be an idea too. So, yep. There's all kinds of creative dinghy races that they do. My favorite dinghy race is the blind dinghy race. It takes 2 people on the boat. One person rows, who has a blindfold on, so they can't see anything, and then the other person has to navigate. So the other person has to tell the person doing the actual rowing, more left, more right, more left, more right, and you do a race where the dinghies go out and around and then come back. Those are kind of fun, but I would need someone to be on the boat with me and someone that I would trust to give me the right directions. So, quart of oil a day is just as bad as plastic. Ed, I agree with you completely. I really do. It was not by choice that I had to do that. So, how much to swim naked around the boat? Well, Sharon Ann, I did that today for free, so. Not in a mean way. Okay. Yep. Well, hey. It's not in a mean way right now. The reality of it is, guys, I am fundraising, doing everything I can to raise money. So you know, for all those troll idiots out there that say, "Oh, he's an e-beggar," yeah. So, you know, this is the modern day equivalent, I guess, of standing on the street corner with a tin cup. Only I'm actually putting out content and entertaining people and giving them something to think about and talk about and do something about. Still tastes like plastic. I don't know. I just get this like plasticky taste out of it. Oh well, so. On camera. No, that definitely was not on camera. I could not show that on camera even if I did have it on camera. You can't do naked stuff on YouTube. God, could you imagine what our lives would be like if they did naked stuff on YouTube? I mean, seriously. I mean, just look at the cruising channels alone. You know? Just look at all the cruising channels and all the TNA stuff. Could you imagine if they let naked stuff on TV? All I'm going to say is this. I am somewhat glad that YouTube was not owned by a French company. Right? Because, you know, in France, they're a little bit more relaxed about that. Especially women showing their breasts, you know. Which I agree with wholeheartedly, don't get me wrong. I think it's perfectly okay for women to be able to show their breasts. I'm a guy, I mean, sure, of course that, but could you imagine, though, that if YouTube was started by a company in France and they allowed that kind of stuff on a regular basis, nobody in America would get any work done. Every guy in America would be glued to some YouTube channel watching some woman showing her boobs. Oh, gosh, that's just life, man. Do what you have to do to live your life. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. So, you men in bed are not representing women that well. Okay. Well, maybe we are. So, you can. Bob has before. Okay. Carl will have listings very soon. You will all see. Yep, Frank, I absolutely will. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Yep. Just collecting donations for his video work. Thank you, John. Yes, I am. I am at that. Thank you. Bob was all pixelated. Well, you have to do that. So, I said men are pigs, but women are just as bad. Okay. And Marie retracted her comment. Uh-oh. Wow, Marie is editing herself. That's interesting. I wish I had seen what she had put now. Now I'm intrigued. I want to know what Marie put that she edited out. So, what's wrong with TNA? Nothing is wrong with TNA at all, Andy. Nothing is wrong with it at all. But I think if the United States morals would be like the French morals and just allow people to show that stuff, I think that we would not get a lot of work done in our country. So, I don't think anybody gets any work done today with all this social media. Yeah. You know, it's sort of funny too, Frank. You know, you talk about that. I was watching a thing today, and they were talking about the difference between the older generations and the newer generations. And they were showing the older generation, they're showing an older guy, and he's working on his computer, and he's typing away, working. And then they showed a newer generation person who had their phone with them, and their phone was set up on the table right up against their keyboard, and then they're typing and looking down at their phone, typing, looking down at their phone, typing, looking down at their phone. So they were also working, but obviously not nearly working as hard as the old school guy who wasn't staring at his damn phone all the time. So, I don't know. It's just the way our society has gone. So, it's not men or women, it's people that too often suck bigly. Yeah, Don, that's very true. Marie called me a troll first time I was here. She don't like me. Oh well, Sharon Ann, that's okay. Beautiful weather there in the winter. Ed, it's been beautiful here, man. It's been insane. Hot today. And you know, as I was going for my walk today, I kept thinking to myself, this is the way we lose the weight, we lose the weight, we lose the weight. This is the way we lose the weight early in the morning. And I was walking in the sun, and it was 88 degrees out, and the sun's beating down on me, and the sweat was pouring off of me. The sweat was pouring off me so bad, I had to take my glasses off and clean the sweat off of the lenses so I could see where I was walking. I had sweat pouring off of me today, and I kept thinking to myself as I was walking, this is the way we lose the weight, we lose the weight, we lose the weight. This is the way we lose the weight so early in the morning. And then as I got done going to Home Depot and I turned around and I was walking back, and I thought to myself, well, I'll stop over there at that store and pick up some beer on my way back to the boat because I'd really enjoy a cold beer this evening. An ambulance went by. And I thought, boy, I wonder how many old people like me are pushing themselves in the heat, walking, trying to lose weight, and heat stroked, and need to have the ambulance take them to the hospital because they got too hot. And that's where I resolved myself. I'm going to go buy some 6-pack of beer. I'm going to head back to the boat. I'm going to jump in the bay and cool off, and that's what I did. I got back here to the boat, and I jumped back in the bay, and I cooled off, and man, did I feel good afterwards. So, you're drinking tequila and critiquing beer. I am, yep. Sharon, my opinion has not changed. No, Marie's opinion has not changed. She is solid. She is solid. And you know what? I'm going to say this, guys. I know a lot of people don't like Marie for a number of reasons, whatever. And Marie was a troll. I misunderstood Marie for a while there, and she's back. You know what, guys? Marie only has my best interest at heart. She is someone that cares about me, and so as a result of that, I deeply care about her. For those of you guys that don't know, Marie is Kim Binkley, Kelly Binkley's wife, Kim Binkley's sister, and Megan Binkley from Sailing Doodles. She's Megan's aunt. Now, that's who Marie is, and Marie cares about me, and she gives me a hard time, and I need someone to give me a hard time sometimes, and I may rail at that, and I may be upset about that. But you know what? Marie only has my best interest at heart, and for that, I love Marie. So, thank you, darling. Although I really hate being nagged, I know it comes from a good place on Marie, so we should go back to bag phones. Okay. And do physical work all the time. Yep. Hey, Ed, doing physical work is never a problem. Doing physical work down here in the heat in Florida, in this high humidity, you know, going for big long walks like that, I don't know. 2 days, I never saw one. Okay, Marie and Sharon, there you go. Don, it's still cool here north of Mobile. Can't wait to get to the Keys. All right. Just undid the work that the beer coming from the other fat guy to another. All right, Soggy, sorry about that. It's on the internet. It's called Yupon and Snapchat. Okay. Did you enjoy? What did I do to you, Marie? Oh, nothing. Marie likes thumbs. Trump, the only thing I don't understand. All right. Next room one day to ask me a question. All right. Your daughter texted you from the next room to ask you a question. Wow, that's bad. I would not be here if I was a troll, Marie. Okay. I didn't like Carl. I sure as hell would not like her here. Okay. Marie's good to go. Yes, she is. Control if the water keep them up. Okay. Leave Sharon alone. She's okay. People, I'm chilling on him. Okay, we're caught up with the chat. So there you go. Tequila's doing its job. Hey, man, we are over the hour. And you know, sometimes I just don't mind sitting here and having a chat with you guys, carrying on. We're not fundraising today, although it would be nice for people to hit up my PayPal. I'm certainly going to say that, but we're not necessarily fundraising today. We're just relaxing and chilling out. So, hey, that's how much tequila I drank, guys. That little tiny little bit there. It's not like I'm hitting this bottle a lot and drinking a lot of tequila, but there. I just doubled the amount of tequila I've been drinking. Whew. No salt and lemon. No salt and lime at all. That was harsh, man. Pass it all. Here you go, Don. Here you go, Don. Passing the bottle to you, ma'am. Take a hit on that. You were the first one to make me feel welcome. Oh, Sharon Ann, you're welcome. Going nowhere. She's okay. Sharon's going nowhere. She's trying to float down the Mississippi, man. She's trying to get down the Mississippi, so don't bogart that bottle. There you go, ma'am. Take one down, pass it around. 100 bottles of tequila on the wall. God, could you imagine 100 bottles of tequila? Wow. There you go. There's my PayPal.me/Carl Brook. Guys, hit up the PayPal. Nobody donated tonight. Nobody. Not a penny. And that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I raised so much money last night. I can't argue about it. You guys have rocked. You guys have been awesome, and I really appreciate it. But nobody donated any funds today at all. And that's okay. I do need to get a vehicle. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to go on a vehicle. I don't know. Do I buy something really cheap and inexpensive, you know, a $600-800 car, something like that? Or do I use $600 or $800 as a down payment and buy something that I could Uber? I don't know. I'm not sure which is the right way to go. I abhor, absolutely abhor having debt. And if I were to use it as a down payment and finance a car so I could drive Uber, then I would have to be making payments on something, and that always has something goes wrong, and then you worry about they're going to repo your car because you didn't make the payment. And I really, you know, I kind of like the idea of just buying something cheap, down and dirty, and having it paid for, sitting there in the parking lot. Nobody wants it, you know. I don't know. I think my preference is going in that direction, but I haven't really seen any really inclination one way or the other here in my comments. So once you get over the shoulder of the bottle, it starts. Okay. Well, we're just over the shoulder now. So 10 Tom comes out of Mobile Bay. All right. Maybe Uber, don't worry about Ubering for now. Carl, you can use your boat for collateral. Yeah, right. My $2,000 boat. The Uber route, we want you to have money coming in until your real estate kicks in. Okay, Uber, everyone's saying Uber. Okay. If you debt anything, buy a bigger boat and sail on. There you go, Soggy. Payments suck. I don't know a dime to anyone. Okay. Stay simple. Find a reason not to spend money. Coming from Don, that's a, I mean, you know, and no offense, guys, I value, there's no nice way to say this, people, but some people that comment on my channel, I give more credibility to than others. Peaceful Don, for those of you guys that don't know, Peaceful Don worked his entire career. He's an elderly gentleman like myself, but he worked as an attorney. He was a lawyer. And so he says, stay simple, find a reason not to spend money. I give that a lot of credence. That comes from an individual that's been highly successful in his career. He's seen a lot of troubled people. So I agree with that. And I noticed that Marie says Uber. So there's a little point and counterpoint for you. Two people that I respect that have difference of opinion. So second source of income and quickly get cash. Yeah, okay. With a payment, you'll probably have to get full coverage. Yes, absolutely would have to get full coverage. Yeah. Full insurance, property tax. Property tax. Why would I have property tax? I have no property tax. Personal responsibility, we all have monthly payments. Not all of us, Marie. Not everybody has monthly payments. I have avoided having monthly payments most of my life. All things you were spending money on, if you stay on the boat and sail on, there is no cost to be landlocked. True. Elderly gives a false picture. I still swim a mile and wait 2 on alternate days, and I look around 35. Okay. The way you always ask for money, but the more I watch, the more I understand it. Keep up the great work. Sorry for being an ass before. Hey, John, never a problem, brother. Never a problem. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I really do, John. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And, Marie. The only payment I have are the ones forced upon me by the government. Yeah, I didn't hear that going downwind. What is that? I didn't put that up there. Go back. What was that? Okay. Years be able to retire early, spend half of what you make, works for me. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, we got property tax on cars in Virginia. Okay, yep. Yeah, personal property. Boat dwellers, that's personal property tax, not property tax. You can shop for people that pays $35 an hour. Can't remember the name of the company. Oh, shop for people. I could be a shopper for people. Yeah, there you go. Huh. There is a lot of things that could be done, you know, especially if I have a vehicle. I could be taking deliveries for people and chauffeur, you know, not necessarily Ubering, but, you know, chauffeuring people around, different things. I don't know. You know, the fact is I'm really kicking butt on the real estate front right now. Smartest thing for me to do is keep my focus. Keep my focus on real estate. That's going to pay the biggest dividend down the road. I need to focus on real estate. So, Marie says it is time, Carl. It's time for what? Time for what, Marie? Sorry, we got property tax on cars in Virginia. Okay. Yeah, see, the one of the things that my ex-wife was really good about, your first cat payment. I don't have a cat. What's the deal with the beard? Hey Nelson, how you doing? The deal with the beard is it's going to get trimmed up and cleaned up tomorrow. It's not going to be paint. It's not going to be dyed pink, and it's not going to be shaved off completely. It's going to be cleaned up, make it look good. So, the handyman on the island until the real estate picks up. Yeah, Sharon Ann, I am very handy. There are some jobs I could do. Yeah, I could just hang a shingle up as a handyman. I could do that too. So, Maria's thinking positive. She is, John, absolutely. So, Steve Garrity, hey brother, how you doing? Say goodnight, Carl. You will hate yourself in the morning. Oh man, if you're buying from a buy here, pay here car lot. Yeah, you're going to finance it. Yeah, Coyote, I agree with that. You know, my experience with the buy here, pay here car lot, and I've never bought from a buy here, pay here. Let me clarify. I've never bought a vehicle from a buy here, pay here. But my thinking about buy here, pay here is what the down payment that you're paying is probably what they paid for the car, and the payments that you make afterwards is all their profit. So I'm not a big fan of going that route. So car so you can have a cat. Marie, I'm going to have a cat one way or the other. But shot here for all the good looking. There you go, Soggy. How you doing? Downsized and paid things off, almost out of debt. Feels good. 2 years ago, it's over. No stress. You know, Joe, there's a lot to be said about that. I mean, just for those of you guys that don't know my history, let me backtrack a little bit for you guys. In the early 80s, I had a real estate business in New York. I owned a house that I had a mortgage on. I had a business that I did a business loan to finance the business to get it started. I had a real estate brokerage in Port Washington, New York. I had a fancy office, had about 30 real estate agents working for me. I had a pair of Ford LTD Crown Victorias, a Crown Vic and a Mercury Grand Marquis, same basic thing basically. My wife had one, I had the other. Had a big office, spending a fortune in the New York Times. I mean, I was spending a fortune in the New York Times for advertising for my real estate business. We were doing a lot of property management. I had over 2,000 different apartments that I was managing at the time. I mean, to give you an idea how crazy it was, I had 2,000 rental units that I was managing at the time. I had 2 5-man crews that did nothing but go in and rehab apartments. I mean, apartment would come available. I'd send a crew in there. They would gut the apartment, tear up the carpet, put new carpet down, tear out the appliances, put new appliances down, repaint the whole thing, and literally in 24 hours we could turn over an apartment and have it ready for the next tenant. We were rocking and rolling, going crazy. And I got sick. My ulcer was kicking up. I had ulcers. I was ill. I was sick all the time. And so I took a vacation. I went to Colorado. I went to Montana, actually. I went to the Bob Marshall Wilderness area of Montana with some friends of mine. And we rode horses for 7 hours. We rode horseback for 7 hours into the backcountry to go elk hunting, to get away from all of our business stretch. So here I am in elk hunting camp. Okay, I'm in elk camp. This is the third day of our elk hunting trip. And I'm getting ready to get on a horse and ride another couple hours into an area to go elk hunting. And a park ranger, a ranger comes riding up and wants to know who I am. He says, "Is Carl Brook here?" I'm like, yeah, I'm Carl Brook, what's up? He says, "Well, we've got a phone call radioed into you at the ranger station. You need to come back with me and go to the radio station and return this phone call." So I get on my damn horse and I ride with the ranger back to the radio station. And this is like a 3-hour ride, a 3-hour horseback ride back to the ranger station, where a telephone call is being transmitted on a radio to the ranger station on I don't know, VHF or whatever it was anyhow. And so I'm there on the radio, and it's Goldie Greenberg, my real estate agent back in New York, Goldie Greenberg, wanting to know if she had permission to cut a real estate commission to put a deal together. Now here I just got done flying all the way across the country to Montana, 7 hours in horseback to get out in the backcountry, 3-hour horseback ride back to the ranger station because Goldie wanted my permission to cut a real estate commission by 1% so she could put a deal together. And that's when I decided that real estate business, the idea of having all these real estate agents working for me, was just an absolute disaster waiting to happen. Ever since then, I've been I don't know where my hat is. Here's my hat. Here's my office, guys. My office inside my hat. Me, myself, and I. That's all that's inside my hat. I don't have agents working for me anymore. Nobody's calling me when I'm in some remote anchorage or where I'm in some remote wooded area in Montana trying to hunt elk. I won't do that ever again. So I've had the big office, I've had the 30 agents, I've had all that stress and nonsense. I'm not doing that ever again. I really like the way my real estate business works today. It's very peaceful, very easy, very serene, and it's highly profitable. Let me put it that way. So, with that said, let me jump back in the chat and see what I missed here. So, okay. Go to Craigslist, get some reliable people. Yeah, Don, I agree with that. Yep. I drove a cab for a hot minute, $200 a day, give or take, and they let me take the cab home. Yeah, plain Dame. For a while there, I drove a taxi in New York City for a little while. Never do that again. So, Andy says I like Sharon's idea. Let me go back and see what Sharon's idea was. Sharon's idea. Carl, there has to be a need for a handyman. Yep, handyman. Yeah, Andy, I agree with that. Yep, I agree with that. You could ask the bank for a loan on the boat. They will go off book value. Yeah, they're not going to... I'm not going to borrow money against my boat. No. Sorry about that, Sharon Ann. When I bought my Cadillac, you were looking for a big commission. Finance it, we paid cash. There you go, pilot. Yep. Okay. No disrespect, but in the 90s, I had a multi-million-dollar vending business. Now I'm flat broke and nobody remembers me. Yeah, boat rollers, that happens, fam. Find a 2011 car that gets good gas mileage and finance it in its beginning. All right, Marie. I hear you. but disrespect has followed. Okay, yeah, Don. But politely, Don. So, hey, Joe Miller, haven't seen you in a bit. My truck company did that to me. I closed it, kept one truck last summer. Sold 7 companies for 3 weeks, just summer 20 years ago. Never took liquidation. Ah, cool, Joe. I like that. 2 for 1 day. How long has it been since you had a closing? It's been since 2015. No, that's not true. That's not true. 2016, 2017. Last real estate closing I had was 2017, Sharon. Okay, not me. All right. Anyhow, guys, so I'm caught up with the chat. We're already at an hour and a half. I appreciate everybody jumping on here and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I have a lot of things, obviously, still have to work out. Tomorrow, I'm going to be working on a drone video, weather permitting. Weather permitting, I'm going to work on a drone video if the wind's not blowing too bad. We're going to do that, and then no, boat dwellers, no problem, man. We're just chatting. No problem. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect you in any way. So, plenty of handyman there. Hurricane repair job probably in demand. Yep, Ed, lots of work to be had. Absolutely. Yep, and that was a good idea that Marie had. Ed, I agree with that. So, he can walk and Willie can come. Yeah, Andy, and that's the thing, Andy. You know, I think that's where getting a vehicle. And I've been looking actually at some pickup trucks. And so Marie's idea of a handyman is not something that's been too distant from me. I've actually considered doing that and trying to pick up some small jobs, some small handyman jobs. And so I might just get a pickup truck and drive a small F-150 or something. Me and the dog, you know, she can hang out with me while I'm working on the project, do small jobs here and there. That's a really good idea, Marie, and I like that. So. But isn't this costing a lot of money? Sandra A., I'm not sure what you're talking about. What's costing a lot of money? How have you lived for almost 2 years? By wit and by grit, and mostly by real estate commission, to be honest with you. 2015 was a very good year. 2016, 2017, I had a couple deals up in Alaska. Not a lot, but a couple deals. So there you go. So. Anyhow, kids, listen, we're going to go ahead and end this here. Be good, be careful, take good care of each other. It's okay that nobody hit the PayPal up tonight. I appreciate that. We certainly did enough fundraising yesterday. I want to thank everybody for joining me this evening. So, good live stream once we bounce the trolls. There you go, Andy, I agree. So, with that said, guys, cheers to everybody. Thank you for watching along with me and participating. And for all those guys that donated yesterday and the day before, thank you ever so much for all the money that was donated. I really appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate that. So we're going to work on a drone video tomorrow. Clint, email me, message me, alaskacarl@gmail.com. I don't see an email from Clint yet. Email me at alaskacarl@gmail.com or jump on my Patreon channel. Go to Patreon, Patreon, Carl Brooks, CarlBroke. Become a patron for $1 a video, and you can watch the video on there for immediately. So either way, Clint, do that, and you'll be able to watch the LilyCam video. It's with patrons right now. It'll be made general public here in a few days. Anyhow, guys, you can see I'm getting hoarse, my throat. I'm going to end this here. Good night, everybody. Be good, be careful. Take good care of each other, folks. Remember, in the description down below, there's links to my PayPal should you want to contribute to the adventure. You guys have a great day, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.